Hopefully we can keep this video real short and sweet. At the time of recording, I think we're like 3-ish hours before the Cowboys kick off against the Atlanta Falcons. So a report from Jane Slater of NFL Network has me wanting to make a video talking about this Ezekiel Elliott drama. I mean, I guess you could call it drama. It's a little bit more of a, I don't know. Let's talk about it. The first report we got yesterday about Zeke was this from Jane Slater. Cowboys running back Ezekiel Elliott won't be making the trip to Atlanta for disciplinary reasons and will be inactive Sunday per rap sheet. Elliott is currently the team's third leading rusher and ran in one last week against the 49ers. Rico Dowdle and Dalvin Cook will be the backs they go with tomorrow. Now, the report is obviously weird. I mean, not traveling with the team at all, disciplinary reasons, he's completely inactive. This is weird. This team and organization loves Zeke. That report obviously caught people's attention because why would he not at least be there but just not be active for the game? So we had to wait until today's report to get that answer, where Jane Slater once again breaks it down for us. Ezekiel Elliott is a healthy scratch today, the first of his career. According to a number of sources, Elliott has been distracted this season. Aside from habitual tardiness, he's missed 3 team meetings, with Friday's meeting the final straw. Both parties decided it was best he didn't make the trip to Atlanta. Dalvin Cook and Rico Dowdle will be expected to carry the load this afternoon. Okay then? I mean, honestly, I'm just confused by this. Elliott has been distracted this season. Distracted by what exactly? Is distracted just an excuse for being tardy, for having habitual tardiness, which should be a huge red flag anyway? I mean, he's missed 3 team meetings, with Friday's meeting being the final straw. And by the way, I'm not going at Jane Slater for how this is worded. This is probably what she was told. And it's just crazy that it was laid out to her like this. So reportedly, Ezekiel Elliott was told that he wasn't going to be active for this game, threw a hissy fit, and that's why he's not traveling with the team. I guess he said, I'm not going, and the Cowboys said, okay. My first issue with this statement, and we'll get into 2, is where's the accountability? Is there any sort of accountability with this team? I mean, players, coaches, the organization, what are we doing here? Shouldn't someone be getting in trouble after the first time that this happened? Because habitual tardiness tells you that he's late all the time. That should be an issue anyway. Now, I can understand 2016 rookie Zeke kind of getting a little bit of cushion for stuff like this. I mean, one of the best running backs in the NFL, but we're talking about a guy that's averaging 3 yards per carry. That's the guy that's getting a free pass for being late and missing team meetings up to 3 times. I don't understand it. Let me ask you guys this question. Do you get a free pass at work if you just don't show up? No. If you have a no-call, no-show at a job, you are fired. Done. Don't come back. And that's how a lot of jobs work. Okay, maybe there's a reason you didn't call or show up to work. You might get 1 chance. 1. After that, you are 100% fired. And if you continue to be late to work, you are fired. Now, obviously, this isn't quite the same thing, because a lot of people are going to say, well, a lot of people can't do what Zeke's doing. Yes, a lot of people can. A lot of players out there on the streets right now could average 3 yards per carry in the NFL. But let's say that one of your coworkers did this. They were constantly late. They missed 2 days at work. They just didn't show up. No call, no show. Would you be happy with that? Would you be happy if that same guy was a company favorite and still got to come in, take your job, make your money, make more money than you, whatever it is? And that's honestly one of the first things that I thought about when this report came out. I thought about Rico, Deuce, Lipke, Dalvin Cook. Those are Zeke's co-workers, teammates, whatever. And that's why I tweeted this. Rico Dowdle isn't an all-pro running back that deserves 300 carries a year, but the Cowboys have been so disrespectful to him and the work he's put in over the past 4 years. Rico was out-carried in the Lions game by a washed-up running back averaging 3 yards per carry and can't show up to meetings on time. wild. And it really extends beyond the Lions game. Rico was inactive with an illness when Dalvin Cook just happened to be ready to play, and Rico came down with the illness right before the game. Come on. Do we believe that? Now, whoever tweeted this, I might be a little biased here, but this guy, this account, he's a great follow. So real top-notch stuff right here. Link in the comments if you want to follow. Seriously though, that's insane. Rico has worked his ass off. He's fought through injuries. He's played his role as the running back 4, the running back 3, running back 2, all the way up to being the running back 1. And now Zeke's back. He's late to meetings. He's missing meetings, and he's still getting more opportunities than Rico. Dude, I would be sick if that was me. I would be pissed. And obviously Rico can't go in there and say that because he doesn't have the pull of an Ezekiel Elliott. But it's really bad when you know that you're better than that guy, and all of that still just flies under the radar. They let it happen. And yes, Rico is a much better back at this point in his career than Ezekiel Elliott. It goes back to the accountability. Blows my mind that this can happen in an NFL organization. And the big question now is, how do you fix this? What can you do to fix it? And it's pretty simple, I think, at this point. Cut him. This doesn't build a team atmosphere. It's not good for anyone in the building. It's not even good for your team while Zeke's averaging 3 yards per carry. If he was out there getting 5.5, I'd be like, you know what, let's think about this, guys. But he's not. He's terrible, and then he's complaining about his role on the team while simultaneously being late to meetings and not showing up. I can't believe it. I genuinely can. I think this rant went on a little bit longer than I realized. Now, I really hate making videos singling out players because that just sucks, but at some point, you bring it on yourself, and Zeke is starting to turn into more and more of a villain as the season goes on, and it honestly just sucks at this point. So I think the simple answer is you cut him. That's mine. So you guys comment down below your opinions. Should the Cowboys just move on, roll with Dowdle, Cook, Lipke, Vaughn, whoever? Let me know your opinions and thoughts down below in the comments. I love you all, and I'll see you after the game. Bye.